Hello, my name is Lindsey. I am a naturally born, no tools psychic medium and a psychic empath, a healer. I've been a Reiki practitioner for going on 18 years, and I'm at the master teacher level with all of that. And although I was born psychic, I'm 41, it took most of my life to figure it out. It was a very slow process. So I share with you guys in hopes that if you are experiencing things like I do, that it won't take you 35 years to figure out, hone in on, and use your natural psychic abilities to help yourself and help others. So what I want to talk about today in this video is I want to explain how, as a psychic, we tap in, and when I say tap in, we tap in to source, which source consciousness is within all of us. And so when I am working with someone psychically, I am requesting the information from source, whatever your definition of source is. It's God to me. I mean, it's very important for you to have your own definition of things. There is not one size fits all for everyone. So what I'm talking about may not be for you, and that's okay. You will be led to what is meant for you, and what is meant for you will make sense, and you will internalize it and transmute and transform into your own understanding. Okay, so as a psychic, I guess I should say I tap in to a different level of consciousness that is not of the human mind. And I use my inner awareness and my body, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies, all energy bodies. I use those as a map. I use those as a way in which to observe the information that I'm given. So that answers the questions for the people that I'm working with. So and this is a reason why I suggest everyone go through the process of becoming a Reiki practitioner with a master teacher and getting the Yasui Reiki level attunements from a master teacher, because Reiki has helped me get acclimated to what energy feels like and how to read energy efficiently. Now, how do I know it was Reiki and it wouldn't have happened just naturally? I don't know that for sure, but I know that I'm a better person because of practicing Reiki and because of going through the attunement process with a master teacher, and it has changed my life. I give a lot of credit to Reiki, but who knows, maybe I would be the same person if I wasn't a Reiki practitioner. I don't know. Reiki also has a natural evolution of psychic abilities forming. It's known for that. Okay, so sometimes when I tap in and receive information, if I'm not audibly, so say I'm working with somebody with mediumship. Okay, this is something that I do often. And because it's all a matter of perspective also. So when I work with someone with mediumship and they're wanting me to contact somebody that has passed away, I immediately get visual impressions. So the visual impressions come through your imagination. And that's why a lot of people think that they're not psychic when they actually are. They just have a mislabeling problem. Your imagination isn't just your imagination. It's also your third eye vision. So when I'm contacting somebody who has passed for someone else, I don't know what any of these people look like because people contact me on the phone. I don't know what they look like either. I was about to go on another tangent, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I'll get visual impressions of what that person looks like. And then I start to describe the person that I'm seeing in the visual impressions that I'm getting. This can get kind of confusing sometimes because everybody has a different perspective. So if what I'm saying they look like isn't resonating with the person, then I go deeper. Then I check into their energy and I use my empathic abilities. Then I start to describe what their energy was like instead of what they physically looked like. So, and how I do that is I quite literally sink into their energy. I sink into their energy and I feel who they are and what their energy is like. And then I start to describe them, what kind of person they were, what their personality was like, what they felt like, how they made the person that I'm contacting them for, how they made them feel as a person when they were alive, those kinds of things. And 95% of the time, if it's, well, really 90% of the time I know what they look like and I don't have to go into the empathic stuff. But, you know, sometimes it does happen, but it doesn't happen that often that I have to go into the energy because the visual isn't accurate. But if I do have to go into the empathic energy, how the person who has passed, what their energy was like when they were alive, and you know, if I've never had anybody, I've never had it not be accurate. If I've gotten to that point, is what I'm trying to say. So I use my body as a map. And my body, mental, emotional, all energy bodies, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. And it is my map. It is my tool in which to receive this information to help others. And this is, I mean, everything works together. So I'm switching through tools simultaneously. I'm switching from seeing the third eye vision. My main gift is clairaudience. And I don't get caught up on the clairs either. I couldn't even tell you all of the clairs. I don't like the labels. I feel like it's limiting. And trying to check all the boxes, trying to check all the clairs. Are you all the clairs? Stop worrying about that shit. You don't need to. It's limiting you. Don't limit yourself to the checked boxes. I couldn't even tell you them or what they are, really. I've never gotten caught on that shit. But my main one is audible. I hear very clearly. I'm telepathic and I hear. I can hear thought processes, I can tap in and retrieve audible answers from people, and from source consciousness and my guides and whatever, animals, whatever. Intuition is going to translate whatever the information is into a way that you are going to understand, for you to, it's crazy because it's like in hopes of you, it's trying to reach you. It is trying to reach you so bad. It is going to pull from your awareness. It's going to pull from your consciousness anything it can to get your attention, to get you to realize it, and to get it into your awareness and out of your mouth. It's difficult at first. It's difficult to get acclimated to the way in which it communicates with you. But once you form a relationship with it and you develop these techniques, it is truly an amazing life. I mean, it's like, it feels like having superpowers. That's what it feels like. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself or what, but I mean, I love who I am, and I love how I communicate with myself and how I'm able to help people, and what I am capable of doing. And I'm excited for my life to unfold into what I see it unfolding into and beyond. I know that it's beyond anything that I can imagine, and that's exciting to me. And before I figured out that this is who I was and what was going on with me, I didn't want to be alive. So when I finally figured it out that I was a medium and I had solid proof, like I could not deny it anymore, that was when my life changed. That was when I was like, oh, that's why I'm here. Okay. And then I was like, whoa, I got to get my shit together. Which took a long time, which took years. It has taken me over 4 years to get, well, no, it has taken me over 6 years to get to me sitting here talking to you right now. And it took me 2 years to change my life from a 20 plus year deep drug addiction. And so it took 2 years from that point to get off drugs. It's before it, I was just I don't even know. I wanted to get off drugs, but I knew it had always been the plan to get off drugs, but I didn't know really why until that point. And then it all made sense. Then my whole life made sense. So, and I had proof prior to then, but my confidence was so low, I kept chucking it off to the wayside. Or, of course I can hear my grandfather audibly. He's my grandfather. Like, why wouldn't I be able, like, we don't give ourselves enough credit, and we have been so conditioned out of our power and out of our abilities that we can't even fathom the power and the confidence and the peace that comes with figuring out your intuitive abilities and relying on them and co-creating with the universe, with source. When I say the universe and source, I mean the same thing. It's God to me. That is my definition of God. Your whole world opens up. You can have anything in integrity with your values and with who you are. Okay. All right. I'm going to end this video. communicate with me in the comments. I would love to meet you. Bye.